All right, another night. We are in the garage. I got Mike with me. Mike is from Vision Works, and he does a lot of detailing and car paint correction and everything you can imagine. So, as you know, we are going to a car show. I don't know why still, but we're going to a car show on Friday. And this paint has always been really not great, and it has always bothered me. So Mike was like, why don't we wet sand and buff it? And I was like, yeah, maybe we should. So kind of, we're in the situation right now. We have 3 stages. I'm going to talk about it a little bit. This is probably going to be short and sweet, but it'll show you what's going on. So if I can catch it in the light, you see all these awful imperfections that pop up as the light moves past it. That's all the dirt and crap in the paint. Obviously, this wasn't done in a booth by whoever did it. So what you do is you take 2500 grit, 3000 grit, and you wet sand those out. So you can kind of see some of these little guys still in the paint, those little dark spots. Those are little areas where you haven't quite sanded far enough down to get them. But once it happens, you get this haze. And this is obviously because your clear coat has been sanded, so now it's hazy. So what do? You take one of the super fancy buffers that Mike has, and you polish it out. And it looks really shiny like this. So did we go crazy with this and spend lots and lots and lots and lots of hours making it perfect? No. But the idea was to make it really shiny and to make it smooth, which we have here. So that is kind of how it works. You just take a spray bottle, you take sandpaper, and you really soak it down, and you just lightly sand over the areas. In this case, the whole vehicle is very orange peeled. So that is why we just opted to do all the big flat surfaces. Roof, trunk, I'm terrified, but maybe this, I don't know. And then the hood is like that as well. The only catch is you can see the hood is carbon. It was painted over the carbon, which is super cool. I'm totally down with. But I just don't know how much paint's there, and I don't feel like trying to repaint this entire thing. So this could use some love. The spoiler could use some love. We're gonna mess with this and kind of see where we end up. But we are getting ready for this car show. We're gonna make her shiny, and it kind of is what it is from there. So if you need anything, I will attach a picture of Mike's business card right here. Bop, put in the business card. And that's the guy that you're gonna reach out to get all this stuff done for you. He's in Fond du Lac, but if you pay him really, really good money, I'm sure he travels. Don't screw my boy over, take care of him. All right, this is the beginning process to getting ready for the car show. We'll see what else comes up from here. Thank you so much for being here. We're about halfway through the video. If you like what you are seeing, please take the time to click subscribe, like, and comment. It really helps us keep doing what we're doing, and we always appreciate the extra little bit. Thank you. Holy cats. This is definitely the nicest this thing has ever looked. It is so shiny, so proper. Wrap. So big shout out to Mike over at Vision Works, Zedzilla 370Z on Instagram. He's in my truck right now. We're gonna go take this sucker out to the shop, get it loaded up on the trailer, and park the trailer inside the shed. Sounds like we can load it on Thursday rather than Friday morning and then back for Friday for the car show. So we'll go head our way out there and get that taken care of. Here we go.
Soon after.
Must-haves as we load this up. Hopefully don't smash a lip. Jack. That's close, huh?
You're clear.
Go this way a little bit, Jack. A little bit more. Okay, keep it like that. Okay, go straight. Go that way again a little bit. Okay, straight. Perfect, dude. Could have had those hazards on the whole time.
Much later.
As always, I'm terrible at closing out these videos, and I realized I never filmed an outro, but I kind of did, which you'll see here in a minute, and it's like 30 seconds, not even, so it doesn't make sense. I'm in my basement. I'm home. I didn't get a lot of stuff from the show. The reason being is I was super sick. I was so plugged up and miserable. It didn't feel good. I'm starting to feel a little bit better now. It's been a few days, but whatever. So, yeah, we got the car on the trailer, got it loaded up, parked it in the shop for the night, which was great. The next day in the afternoon, Thursday, we loaded in. I grabbed a couple pictures of us first loaded in, which I can plug in here. So, load-in was super cool. Kind of seeing the cars and actually seeing them drive and seeing them come in was cool for me. I like to see things running more than I like to see things sitting. But we loaded in, which was great. On Thursday, got back home that night. Thank you so much to Ryan Hawkinson for getting us in there and making all that stuff happen. After that, the next day, we actually cruised out there in my wife's vehicle. The entire family was in her S14. If you haven't seen it before, here's a quick picture of her S14. All original, 79,000 miles on it. Zenki, really cool car. Origin kit, stance coilovers, of course, work wheels, Kawamis. Got a clip of us sitting in that car together. Our entire family was packed in there. We got out to the show. She has the low car in the family. So that thing is super slick, just a sweet street car. But we drove that out. We got to park really close to the expo center, which was great. There had to be over 400 cars for sure on the street, definitely 80 inside. It was a packed house inside and out. There was people all over the street, which was really cool. But we did all that. We ate some good food. I got some clips of that. Guy had Fast and the Furious on all night in the back of his pickup truck, which was really cool. And kind of after that, it was just a chill time hanging out. We were all getting pretty antsy and exhausted, ready to roll home by the time it was time to go. So we did finally get out of there, which was great. And then we just had a great time cruising home. So there's always funny stories cruising home and people that you think you're having a good time with and you're not. And they turn their dome light on and flip you off. The white Mazda coming into Fond du Lac. Thank you for that. My 11-year-old thought it was very funny. But yeah, we got to cruise together. It's always fun seeing something that I took a lot of time with my friends building and putting together, especially my wife and I's cars cruising together, which is really cool. But yeah, so like I said, I'm in the basement. This is the outro. This is another video. We are going to keep continuing with this like I promised. You can probably hear my dogs walking up and down the stairs. Don't worry about them. If you're seeing anything weird in the background, this is our sim. My 11-year-old is obsessed with the sim. He's been driving on it a ton, and we want to get him on track ASAP. He's very good at driving stick in real life. He's good at doing donuts in real life. We want to start linking up some corners. But if any of you guys do sim stuff, you've got to let me know. All of this is so that my 11-year-old, again, can fit in here. The seat is all the way forward. Don't mind this. I'm doing some organization with the RC stuff and everything. My son videos himself a lot. But yeah, triple monitor, full sim magic setup, Alpha Ultimate, CoralWorks wheel, PC, all that jazz. Tons of Nabori flags. If you're into Naboris, Naboris are sick. Got 17, I believe, down here right now. So if you're into sim stuff, let me know. I'd love to learn some about your stuff. I'm into sneakers and sims, apparently, and gaming, and RC cars, and dogs and Naboris. But yeah, that's kind of our outro. A little bit different, a little bit weird, but yeah, I had to kind of finish up what happened so we can continue to move on through this week and what's going on. So I'm going to get all this put together. I got to go pick my kids up from school. And here we are to another week. Thank you so much for watching. If you see something that you like or if you hate, subscribe. Subscribe, follow along, like, comment. We appreciate all that. Thank you so much for your time. Catch you guys all in the next one. See ya.